Namaskar, students. Today we are going to continue the same topic, subject verb agreement, the grammar which we had started in our last class. We had talked about 5 different forms of the verb, right? And present plural and then present singular we have to consider here in subject verb agreement, because subject and then verb should agree with each other. When they have to go together, they should agree with each other in their number. If subject is singular, then verb should be singular. If the subject is plural, then verb should be plural. As I have written here, singular subject agrees with singular verb, plural subject agrees with plural verb. Okay, so in main verbs, these are the main verbs. We have talked about main verbs, that the verb with yes or es, these are singular. Without yes or es, the root form of the verb, they are plural. We had discussed about it. Now, what about auxiliary verbs? Okay, auxiliary verbs. Okay, so auxiliary verbs. In auxiliary verbs as well, we use auxiliary verbs. Just for example, in last class also, I had written the same sentence. Here I'm writing, the boys are playing football. Okay, here playing is, you can see here, this playing is main verb, and before this helping verb is auxiliary verb. Okay, this one is auxiliary verb are, and playing is main verb. So this are should agree with the subject, the boys. Okay, this is the subject, this is verb, auxiliary verb. These two agree with each other. So what about the other verbs? Just for example, you see here, is, are, was, were, do, does, have, and has. Okay, normally we discuss about this in subject verb agreement. So here, as I have given you example, the boys agree with are, because this is also plural, and are also plural. So in this, which are singular and which are plural? Look at, is singular, he is, she is, Ravi is, like this, was, okay, the same, does, okay, and then has. These are singular verbs, singular auxiliary verbs, okay. These are singular verbs, okay. And then the remaining one, you see here, are, and then were, do, and have. These are plural verbs. Okay, so you have to consider while writing. Is, was, does, has, they are singular verbs. They agree with singular noun or pronoun. And are, were, do, have, they are plural verbs, and they agree with plural noun or pronoun. These things you have to keep in mind in auxiliary verbs. Main verb, fifth form of the verb, they are singular, and then plural present, these are plural, okay. And here is, was, does, has, they are singular, and then are, were, do, have, they are plural, okay. Now let's read in detail in PowerPoint. Subject verb agreement. Now look at here, singular noun, pronouns takes is, was, has, does, and 5. You can see the example. He eats pizza every day. He and eats, both are singular. Sita was, okay. Sita was going to the market. You can see that. Sita, singular subject, so was is here. Does your dog bite? Look at, does goes with dog. Okay, both are singular. So here in plural, plural nouns or pronouns takes are, were, have, do, and verb 1. Right? So they have eaten my lunch. They and have, They both are plural. This one is plural pronoun and this one is plural verb. The birds are flying in the sky. The birds, plural, and are is here. They do not speak French. They and do, these both agree with each other because both of them are plural, pronoun and verb. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Indefinite pronoun now. Let's talk about indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronouns are like each of, anyone, anybody, somebody, everybody, nobody. Okay, this kind of, these all you can read here. These take singular verbs. You see the example. Each class is 45 minutes in length. Look at it. Each, this is indefinite pronoun. It agrees with each. Okay. One tries one's best. One is also indefinite pronoun and it agrees with singular verb tries. Neither answer was correct. Okay. Neither is indefinite pronoun and this was is each of the girls sings. Each of and then sings. These both goes together. They agree with each other. So you keep in mind, indefinite pronoun, they take singular verb. Okay? Next one. However, okay, we had talked about indefinite pronoun takes singular, but there are some exceptional cases as well. You see here, though they are indefinite pronoun, but they always take plural verbs. Just look at both, few, many, several, and others. Both men were charged for a charge of murder. Okay, both men. Look at, there is plural subject. Okay, so where. Few people live. Few, if there is few, then it should be plural verb. Others have. Others, plural, and then it goes with have, plural verb. So these are the exceptional cases you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now, next one. Uncountable nouns are always singular and agrees with singular verb. Look at gold, information, physics, news, the traffic. These all are uncountable nouns. And then they agrees with singular verb. Gold is very expensive. Gold and is. All the information is available at the website. Information is. Physics is a difficult subject. Good news has pleased them. You see here, news and has. They go with each other because this news is uncountable noun and it is always singular. So it goes or it agrees with singular verb has. The traffic here is very busy. The traffic is also uncountable noun and then it gives singular meaning and is. This is also singular verb. Now next one, gerund and to infinitive. Gerund means verb ing form. Okay, verb ing form or to infinitive. Both these are also gives. These are also agree with singular verbs. Walking is a healthy exercise. To walk is healthy, like this way. Okay, gerund agree with singular verb and to infinitives agrees with singular verb. So these things you have to keep in mind. Look at here, number 6. Adjectives with the which occur as the subject agree with plural verb. Look at the rich. Okay, the rich means plural. It gives plural meaning. This subject agree with plural verbs. The Chinese are hardworking. The old are treated with great compassion. So the world and then are. Okay, these things you have to keep in mind. Adjective with the. They agrees with plural verb. Okay, these two things. Gerund and then to infinitive agrees with singular verb. The adjective with the, it agrees with plural verb. Now, next one. Arithmetic sums agrees with singular verbs. Look at 3 plus 3 equals 6. Okay, 3 plus 3, singular, they agrees with, these are arithmetic sums, and then agrees with singular verb equals. 2 times 6 is 12. Okay, if there is, you can find arithmetic sums as subject, then they should agree with singular verb. Now, plural expressions of distance, money, time, etc. normally agrees with singular verb. Look at 6 months is. Okay, though we can see here 6 months, yes is here. Okay, with month there is yes, this means plural, but also it agrees with is. 2 lakh rupees was, look at it, okay, 100 miles is. So there is distance, money, time is given, but though we see them as plural form, but they agree with singular verb. Now look at here, proper nouns ending with yes normally agrees with singular verb. Look at here, books, they are the special names or titles of books, countries, hotels, shows, etc. Tom and Jerry is a famous cartoon. You can see here both of them, there is compound word and is there, but also this is the same show's name, so they agree with singular verb. Gulliver's Travel, this is the name of the book, is a famous book. The United States has a big army. Okay, country's name, though it seems they are ending with yes, but they agrees with singular verb. Now, expressions of quantity agrees with singular or plural verb depending on what type of nouns follow them. Look at all, some, most of, a lot of, lots of, rest of, 2/3 of, a quarter of, a good deal of, some of, none of, half of, 60% of, etc. Okay, a lot of water was put in the hay. Look at uncountable noun. Okay, water is uncountable noun, so it agrees with singular verb. Okay, a lot of, though a lot of is here, okay, expressions of quantity is here, high quantity, but also this is uncountable noun, so it agrees with singular verb was. A lot of students were taught. Look at, students here is countable noun, so a lot of here, this is plural, so it agrees with plural verb were. Okay, so you should remember these things. Now, if the subject is separated from the verb and prepositional phrases, choose the verb according to the number of the first subject. Look at, as well as, in, on, of, with, along with, together with, beside with. Look at the example, Ria as well as her sister. Look at, Ria is here, okay, Ria singular subject, as well as, the word as well as is here. You should remember these words, okay, and her sisters. Okay, sisters here is plural, but this knows the verb agrees according to the first subject, Ria. I think you understood this exercise. Look at, Ria is singular subject, right? Though here is her sisters as well as her sisters is there, but the verb agrees with Ria. Okay, singular subject, so singular verb. The same way you can see here, the chair together with the tables. Okay, there is the tables, plural form is here, but here is. Sorry, there is comma, mistake later. The chair is new. Look at, together with is here. So if together with as well as, in, on, at, with, besides, etc., the words are there in between two different subjects, then the first subject you should choose the verb according to the first subject. Look at the last one. The workers rather than the manager have done it. Look at this, the workers, plural subject, okay, rather than the manager. The manager is singular here, but also have done it. Okay, this have is plural verb. Why it is plural verb here? Why not has? Because the workers, the first subject is plural, so the verb should agree with the plural subject. So the workers rather than the manager have done it. Now, the last one, I think this is the last one. A compound subject whose parts are joined by and normally takes a plural verb. Look at Ria and Mona are in the park. Look at Ria, one subject, Mona, another subject. These two are joining by and which this means two different persons, so are. Okay, the writer and the editor were in the park. Look at two different people are there as subject, so were. Both he and his wife are vegetarians. Look at these are two, and then this verb is also plural. So, but look at here, if two nouns together joined by and form a phrase which expresses a single idea. You should remember this. First one was two ideas were there, two people were there, but here is single idea. So the subject agree with regular verb. Look here. Truth and honesty is a good virtue. Time and ties waits for none. Both of these gives the same meaning. Rice and curry is my favorite dish. So in this way, we will do it. Now the last one. When two nouns are joined by and refer to the same person or thing, the subject agree with the singular verb. Just for example, you should remember this one. In such case, the article or determiner comes with only one noun. Look at here. The writer and principal. Okay, there is no determiner, no article is here. If there is the writer and the principal, then two different people, but here is the writer and principal. That means the same person is sitting on the sofa. You don't have to be confused here. The writer and the principal, if there is, then two different persons, so we have to write are here. But the writer and principal, no determiner is there, no article is here, so is sitting, the same person. The poet and mayor has passed away. So the poet and mayor, okay, the same person. If the poet and the mayor, if there is, then two different person, and the verb will be have. But the poet and mayor, the same person, so has passed away. So in this way, we will do. Now, look at here, refers to two persons or thing. The subject agrees with plural verb. In such case, the articles or determiners comes with both nouns, as I have told you that. The writer and the principal are sitting on the sofa. The poet and the mayor have passed away. So both of the nouns, before them there are the, and here is also the articles are there. So these are two different persons. Now, subject with either or, neither nor, or agrees with noun or pronoun nearest to the verb. Either the boy or the girls has done it. Look at the nearest one. This has is here according to the girl. Okay, so girls should agree with the verb has. So these are agrees with each other. Neither the boy nor the girls. Look at the boy is here, but we have to look at the nearest one subject. So the girls, plural, so have is also plural. Either you or I am selected for the context. Look at you and then I, this M is agreed with the nearest one I, so I am selected for the context. In this way, we will do. There are some examples I have given. We are not doing from the examples given there in presentation. Now look at here from your book. All of you look at your book, page number 5. Number B, complete the following sentences choosing one of the correct forms of the verbs in the brackets. Okay, I hope all of you understood the rules which we have to consider while subject and verb should agree with each other. Look at here, 2 and 2. Arithmetic sums are given here. So we should use singular subject. 2 and 2 makes 4. Okay, you are looking at your book. Okay, students, 2 and 2 makes 4. Your sheep. Okay, is, are, have, has are given the options. You should choose the right option for your shape. Healthy, where did you buy them? Okay, here is them. Sheep is singular and plural. Both we can write sheep, but the meaning here is plural because here is used them. So them expresses the plural form of the sheep. So your sheep are healthy. In this way we will do. Now, next one. Either of the two boys has broken that. Okay, either of the two boys, as I gave you in rules as well, accordingly you have to do. 10 tons of cement has. Okay, today's news, this is also uncountable noun, and today's news is. Okay, the cost of articles has risen sharply. Slow and steady, what will be the answer? Both of them, they give the same idea, so wins the race. The actor and producer, look at, there is no article before producer. So it means that both of the both of the nouns is for the same person. So the actor and producer is making a new film. Now, my scissors, look at, scissors, with scissors there is have. Okay, my scissors, that is plural. Two parts are there, pens, scissors. If there is, then that means plural subject. So we have to use have here. My scissors have been stolen. Now, measles. Measles is a disease. Okay, so this is singular and we have to use has here. Measles has broken out, so the government is concerned. So like this way we will do the exercise from this grammar part, subject verb agreement. I hope you understood. Don't forget, singular subject agrees with singular verb and plural subject agree with plural verb. These two things you have to keep in mind, and then accordingly you should choose whether it is main verb or auxiliary verb. Singular main verb, you knew the idea that with yes or yes, and then auxiliary verb are is, was, does, has. Okay, so in this way we have to do this grammar subject verb agreement. I hope you understood the rules, you understood the idea, you understood the importance of subject and verb agreement. If subject and verb do not agree with each other, then your sentence will be meaningless. That will be incorrect sentence. Especially the students have the habit of using like he have done some work. Okay, he have done. Unconsciously, they use the sentences like that. If you say he have, then that is wrong. Okay, you have to say he has. So like this way, simple mistake in our colloquial use of language as well, we do the similar type of mistakes, but we have to consider subject and verb. They should agree with each other. If subject is singular, then verb should be singular. If subject is plural, then verb should be plural. Thank you very much.